To what seems to be hopeful news in terms of infrastructure, Kenya is looking to step up its position as a trade transit hub into the vast central and eastern African market through the revamped Nairobi-Kisumu railway line. The meter gauge railway line has been revamped at a cost of 10.5 billion shillings and comes at a time when Kenya Railways has been identified as one of the state-owned enterprises in need of reform owing to its loss-making position. Helen Aura has more.
The battle for the status of the regional logistics hub is on, and Kenya is taking steps to cement its position, even as peer economies such as Tanzania, Ethiopia and Djibouti make strides in boosting their attractiveness. In the latest undertaking, Kenya has revamped the Nairobi-Kisumu meter gauge railway line, a move the government says should ease the flow of cargo and human transport into the region.
This is one of the greatest links that has come up over time because we have been having challenges in serving the region. That is Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, Southern Sudan and DRC Congo. Because if you look at most of the cargo that is traveling by our roads, about 30% of transit cargo goes to the region. And one of the inefficiencies that we have had is this link.
The commissioning of this line is set to take place in December by President Uhuru Kenyatta. The standard gauge railway interchanges with the rehabilitated meter gauge railway at Longonot. The government holds that the 10.5 billion shillings undertaking reflects a fair cost on the taxpayer, even as questions over the financial soundness of Kenya Railway lurks in the horizon.
The new line constructed, which is elevated, is about 5.2 billion, which is very cheap. That new line, we have done it with about 140 million per kilometer. And then now we have the section of the 465 kilometers, which is 465 kilometers from Longonot to Maraba. This cost us around about 2.5. That is now one section. Nakuru-Kisumu line, which is 216 kilometers, which has costed us only 2.8.
The National Assembly's Finance Committee has defended the expenditure undertaken in the rehabilitation exercise as one which will yield social dividends. The Kisumu line is set to have 8 to 10 coaches per trip, with each coach an average of 800 to 1,000 people. 2 first-class coaches and the rest will be second-class.
No country in the world, Britain or even inclusive of Germany, has ever made profits. What they look at is the social profit, the social cost, the social development. So when you are able to monetize the social development, like our brother is saying, the MD, the social development of those developments that are taking place, then you will find that the social development together with the physical cost and the physical interest is going to be the determining factor.
What a ride! 15 years later, the meter gauge railway is set to be a game changer in the transport industry, but also to increase business and development in the towns built along the railway line, and in turn increasing the country's per capita GDP. Helen Aura, NTV.